This is a video walkthrough for our pop song transcription project. In this project, you're going to choose a pop song melody, and then you're going to transcribe it using Noteflight. So let's look at the page. So here is our page, and you'll see there are icons for different pop song melodies. We're going to be ever adding to this list because I know as soon as we put something out, it is going to go out of style. So let's click on one of them. So we have the full YouTube video there, and then you can click on a link to a Noteflight score. I play guitar, so I'm going to click on the concert version, and just like with any other thing with Noteflight, if you want to edit it, you have to make it yours. So I'm going to click the hamburger and then save a copy, and that's going to save a copy of the score to my personal Noteflight account, and now I can add in some notes. So let's zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to press play. It's in the key of F, and the first note is F. So since I am familiar with solfege, F is assigned to that first scale, or do is assigned to that first scale degree. F is do. So I'm going to use that when I'm listening to it. Now, when you listen to something like this, yes, you can use Noteflight as the playback, and it's really important. But the most important playback mechanism that you have is not an app, it's not a program, it's not a slowdown, or it's not a tape machine, it's your head. This is what is going to be with you when you're on the bandstand. This is what's going to be with you when you're on an airplane. That's the one piece of machine that you're always going to have with you. It might not be the smartest piece of machine, but it's something that can learn. So we have retention and comprehension when we are listening to music. Comprehension is understanding what's going on, and retention is being able to remember it. So listen to a measure, listen to the whole thing, get it in your memory, and hopefully when you do more of that, you'll start comprehending. You'll hear the direction, and you'll hear whether it's a step or a leap, and maybe you can sing solfege along with it. But don't just use Noteflight to learn each measure. Learning transcription granularly like that isn't going to help this. So I am going to, now I'm probably more advanced than you might be at transcribing, so I can listen to something and sing it back in solfege almost immediately, as long as I comprehend it. If it's something really, really difficult with a lot of non-chord tones and stuff, I might have to stop, play it back, and like get out my guitar or piano. But you really want to focus on that skill. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing this so much. So I'm going to listen to it from the beginning, and we're just going to do like this first phrase here. All right, so this song uses sequencing. It's the same rhythm you see, and it's the same melodic idea, and it's just being moved down. So I know that this is do, 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 mi, mi, do, ti, 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 re, re, ti, la, 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 do, do, la. So to write in those notes, first you have to press stop, which gets you out of your play mode. I know that next note is T, and in the key of F, T is E. So to write that note down in Noteflight, you have to press E on the keyboard. You could either use this keyboard or this keyboard. I use this keyboard because in whatever situation I'm in, I probably have a typing keyboard. The more you do this, the faster you get at it until you can kind of just type your stuff in. I'm using the bracket keys again like before to change the note values. So if I want it shorter, I'm going to press this bracket key. If I want it longer, I'm going to use this bracket key. So I had, eighth, wasn't an E, was it E? Dun, 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 dun. And then I went up to re, which is G, but that's a 16th note. And then do, 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 mi, mi, do, ti, 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 re, re, ti, la, 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 do, do, la. So la in the key of F is D. La, 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 do, do, la, and you go play it. If you have Noteflight Learn, you can also press record, and you can record yourself playing on top of it. Do a bunch of these, find songs that you want to do. You can do sync really easily on Noteflight, and then you can give these to your friends. You can play them together. But the skill of hearing it, remembering it, understanding what's going on, and using your mind as the looper, that is something that you will use all of the time. Good luck. We'll see you in the show.